Hi, this is Jessica DeMassa in the Guidewell Insights Lounge here at Singularity University's Exponential Medicine. We are happy to have our live stream broadcast back, so welcome back. I hope you've been enjoying the program so far this morning. Right now I'm being joined by our first guest. This is Brett Bullington. He is an advisor, an investor, and most importantly, a patient. He's actually participated on the patient panel earlier, so those of you watching our live stream at home may have watched his participation in that panel. Thank you so much for joining us here today, Brett.
Oh, it's great to be here. It's always great to be at Exponential Medicine.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. So I understand that the anniversary of your accident was this Saturday, which was the kickoff for xMed.
Right.
And you've been here basically talking from the patient perspective about some of the tips that you have that people can integrate to better manage the recovery, especially using technology.
Right.
So tell us a little bit, what are your 3 tips? What are the 3 things that have really impacted your recovery?
The 3 things I've really learned is that sleep is really important.
Okay.
Because sleep, I had an accident where I hit my head and I had a subdural hematoma. So what happens is sleep is a really good way for the brain to recover. So it can do the things necessary to help the body to recover better. So I've really been monitoring my sleep really well. So sleep is good, and so sleep is a really important thing.
Yeah, definitely.
The second thing that's really important is communicating with people about what's going on.
Right, so tell me a
sharing
little bit about that.
So we have a blog post, and I do postings to Facebook and so forth, put postings to Facebook. So communicating, because you never know where help's going to come from when you have an injury like I've had. And my injury happened in Oklahoma, and I was helicoptered to Joplin, Missouri, and then I was put back together with urgent care in Joplin, Missouri, and then I was put back together at Stanford Hospital. And you never know where help's going to come from. So by communicating broadly to the people you know, your friends, your family, and people you know, you never know where help's going to come from. And the more they know, the more they can figure out how to help, jump in and help. So that's been really good.
Okay, and I know the third one, we were talking about this before, you said metricing yourself,
yeah.
And I love that. So tell me, what does that mean? What's metricing yourself mean?
I really do. There's a few ways. I measure myself by, I measure my steps. I wear one of these devices. I measure my sleep. And then I measure I try to drink 8 glasses of water a day. I've been measuring that for like 4 to 6 months. But the other thing is I set goals to see how I'm doing. So when you hit your head, and I didn't walk and talk for a month, so I had to learn a bunch of new things.
Right.
So by setting goals of going to events and so forth, like even coming to this event, knowing that I can get down here, I can get to the hotel, I can get checked in, I can attend the 4 days, I can have conversations with lots of people, I can be here talking to you now. That's a good way of metricing that I'm having a good recovery so far.
Excellent. Well, Brett, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to join our next guest over here.
Oh, good. Oh, these guys are the power couple. You're in trouble with these guys.
I am in such trouble.
Oh, they were.
I dread walking over there.
They were good. Both of them speaking. Well, they were awesome speakers.
Well, thank you so much, Brett. It was such a pleasure to speak with you.
Okay, thank you.